Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Golden State Warriors was up a lot throughout the game, but still ended up losing to those Dallas Mavericks, 123 to 115. The Mavericks go to 19 and 26 and 14 and 11 at home. The Warriors go to 25 and 21 and 8 and 14 on the road. Golden State won that first quarter 27 to 24. The Warriors ended up losing the second quarter 31 to 23, but they won the third quarter 39 to 29. A lot of ups and downs in this game for both teams, but the Mavericks won the fourth quarter, the most important, 39 to 26. That's a dominant quarter for the Mavericks, and they needed it to beat a Warriors team that was really executing and taking their time and getting good looks throughout the entire game. But the Mavericks figured it out and solved a lot of the things that had to be solved to be able to win the game. Draymond Green. Draymond played 23 minutes. He had 4 points. He went 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. He fouled out of this one, didn't give you a lot in this game. You wanted more from him, you needed more from him. Didn't really do enough in this one, and then fouling out on top of that ain't that great. Santos, 17 minutes, didn't play that many minutes. He only had 5 points, went 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He did have 4 rebounds. Everybody in the starting lineup had a rebound or more. He had no turnovers and a block and 1 personal foul, and he finished as a -5 and plus minus. The reason why they had a shot at winning this game was because Steph Curry played 34 minutes and had 38 points. He had to go 14 to 27 from the field to get it, mainly 8 of 15 from 3, which was really efficient. No surprise there. He's the greatest shooter of all time. Has some layups and some cuts and things of that nature to put the ball in the basket too. He also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. He also had 2 personal fouls, was a -24. And plus minus, Moses Moody, 23 minutes, 12 points. He went 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He also had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and no turnovers, 2 steals and a block, 2 personal fouls, and a -5. And plus minus, just a good game from him. They needed somebody to score and hit shots. He was able to do that because Brandon Podziemski got to start, but he played 33 minutes, only had 9 points. That wasn't enough. 3 starters not getting in double figures is a good chance that you're going to lose that game, but it depends on how well your bench performs. They bench didn't perform the way that they needed to be able to win this one, but he went 4 of 13 from the field. Brandon Podziemski did. He missed every single 3, 0 of 4 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 10 assists. That was the best thing he was able to do in this game, was find ways to get the guys good looks and then getting rid of the ball as fast as he could to make sure it got there when they was open or trying to get open. 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +10 and plus minus. Jonathan Kuminga, 9 minutes, 10 points. He made every single shot, going 3 of 3 from the field, but they all was really easy looks. He even went 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 1 rebound, 2 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, and 1 personal foul. He also was a +18 and plus minus. Al Horford went 1 of 3 from 3 and 1 of 4 from the field in 26 minutes. He played the most minutes off the bench, but he didn't score that well or score that much because he didn't take a lot of shots. And the shots that he did take, he missed more than he made. He did have 8 boards, though. That was the most off the bench. He had 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal in the block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. Quentin Post, 6 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field, no turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a -4 and plus minus. Buddy Hield, he had a lot of looks that was tough. Some was difficult, but he did finish 2 of 7 from the field and 1 of 5 from 3. Not that great. They need him to have a bigger performance if they was going to win this one. But he also went 1 of 1 from the free throw line to get 6 points in 15 minutes. He also had 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 personal foul. It was a -2 and plus minus. Gary Payton II, he has 17 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a -32 and plus minus. He was just out there to play defense, and Anything he gives you scoring wise, you're happy with. But you know he's going to rebound. You know he's going to play hard. You know he's going to give it his all. And that's all you can really ask him for. DeAnthony Melton was the big guy off the bench. He played 23 minutes and had 22 points. He's been getting better and playing better lately. He went 9 of 15 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Just did everything you needed him to do offensively that you can ask him for. He also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and 1 block. The defensive play is something that's always extra, but you're happy that you got it. He also had 2 personal fouls and was a plus 22 and plus minus. And Will Richard, 13 minutes, he missed his only 3. That was his only shot. He had 2 assists and 3 steals, which was good, but he also had 2 personal fouls and a -5 and plus minus in those 13 minutes that he played. And then the Dallas Mavericks, they played really well. They stayed in it. They gave themselves good chances and good opportunities to be able to win the game. They pulled off the win, which is something that's good. And they also been on a little bit of a win streak, which some people didn't really see them really doing, but they got it done again in this one. Dwight Powell, 27 minutes, 10 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He finished with a double-double because he had 12 boards, and so that's something that he can do is finish at the paint and also get rebounds at a high level. He also had 3 of those rebounds being offensive. He had 1 assist, no turnovers, and 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 22 and plus minus. Caleb Martin missed every single shot. He was 0-2 from the field, 0-1 from 3. He did have 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. He also had 2 blocks and 1 personal foul. It was a minus 24 and plus minus. Najee Marshall, 34 minutes. He finished with 30 points. He was their best offensive player. He has been able to do that the last couple games. He's always capable of it because he has the floater. He has the three-point game. He has the ability to drive. He has the ability to finish in transition. He went 2 of 3 from the three-point line, made all his free throws, 8 of 8. He also had 7 rebounds and 9 assists. The 9 assists ended up being the most on the team. He also had 4 turnovers and 2 personal fouls. It was a plus 17 and plus minus. Cooper Flag, he played 30 minutes. He scored at a decent level. He went 8 of 18 from the field, and 21 points is what he got because he also went 1 of 5 from 3 and 4 of 7 from the free throw line. His three-point shot been shot all year. He cannot make a 3 consistently to save his life. But he did have the mid-range and the drives going. That's base been high. He's been eating offensively as a rookie, and it worked again to a certain extent today. He did have a double-double with 11 boards. He also had 2 assists, 4 turnovers, and a steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 22 and plus minus. And then Max Christie, 36 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team tonight. He also had 21 points, went 7 of 16 from the field, 5 of 12 from 3. You know, he wants to shoot. You know, he's trying to score as much as he can when he gets in the game. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. One of his rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 28 and plus minus. PJ Washington, 22 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 6 boards, which was the most off the bench. He also had 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. The defense was there. The scoring was there. You had to be happy with his performance. He also had 3 offensive rebounds and 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 13 and plus minus. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, he didn't score a basket in 3 minutes because he missed his only shot, which was a 3. No turnovers, no personal foul, and a minus 2 and plus minus. Musa, 6 minutes, 1 point. He ended up going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 point for him because he also went 0 of 2 from the field. 1 rebound, no turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, which was the only one that he had. He also had 2 personal fouls. It was a minus 7 and plus minus. Klay Thompson, 23 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 6 from the field. It ended up being all threes that he took. He shot okay from 3 tonight, but he also had 4 rebounds, 3 turnovers, and a steal, and 1 personal foul in the minus 12 and plus minus. And then Brandon Williams been one of their better players all season. He played the most minutes off the bench with 27. He had 19 points. He went 7 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He ended up having 5 rebounds, 4 assists. The 4 assists ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 2 and plus minus. Ryan Nembhard, 12 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover, and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a plus 10 and plus minus. Miles Kelly, 1 minute. He ended up doing nothing because of it. and finished as a -3 and plus minus. And of course, team comparisons: 86 field goals taken by the Mavericks, 50%; 96 taken by the Warriors, 45%; 46 3-pointers by the Warriors. They made it at 33% as a team. 35 taken from the Mavericks, which they shot 37%. 18 free throws attempted by the Warriors, 78%. 30 taken by the Dallas Mavericks, 80% is what they made it at. They also out rebounded them 54-35. The Mavericks did to the Warriors. 25 assists for the Mavericks, 29 for the Warriors. 21 turnovers for the Mavericks, 10 for the Warriors, and the Warriors did have 15 steals. They kept them in the lead and kept them ahead sometimes, and kept them in the game too, because the Mavericks only had 6, but the Mavericks had 6 blocks. The Warriors also had 7 total blocks, and then 4 offensive rebounds for the Warriors, 11 for the Mavericks. 43 defensive rebounds for the Mavericks, 31 for the Warriors. 17 personal fouls from the Mavericks, 24 for the Warriors. But like I said, that free throws and the shots that the Mavericks was able to make and hit kept them staying in the game, eventually helped them win the game. In the end, those small fundamental things that you have to do defensively, even rebounding and even trying to guard your man and make things difficult, are the things that you have to do if you want to be the winner of basically any game, no matter what team or how much talent you have. If you put in the extra work and you put in the things that can lead to an advantage, and the advantage can only grow if they never cover or make those adjustments, then you do have a good chance to finish that game on top and win. The Mavericks was able to do those things throughout the game. It was able to continue to do it by the end of the game, and that's the biggest, if not the reason why they won this game against the Warriors. I mean, I like what the Warriors was doing offensively. I like what they was trying to do a lot of the time. They just couldn't keep it going. They just couldn't keep it up, and they ended up falling short to be able to get this win because of that. But got to give credit to the Mavericks, keeping this small, keeping this simple, keeping it easy, and also just making sure they playing the game the right way throughout the entire game to give themselves the best chance to win it. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good, of course. Peace, and I'll see y'all hopefully later today with more analysis.